Okay, getting old sucks. I slept wrong. So under my shoulder blade, can you press, like, I don't know what I did. I think I pinched a nerve or something. Can you just press real hard like you're a massage therapist?
First of all, why is Jeff not doing this?
He has it in his contract.
I don't like human contact.
That's right.
So, like, under, like...
I don't know. Let me hold like I'm a... Like, here we go.
Oh, like under here?
Yeah.
How hard?
Like really hard. Oh. Okay, maybe up a little bit into the...
To the left.
Oh, actually down.
Down?
Oh, well, roll the open.
Every day.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Thank you, everybody. We'll fix the tie. There we go. Thank you. Let's start. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the old show. I'm Jace. First up, let this be a reminder to try just a little harder to choose your online passwords. You probably have heard thieves broke into the iconic Louvre Museum in Paris last month, stealing 9 pieces of jewelry worth more than $100 million. I know, I heard you guys practice your oohs. I'm telling you, yeah. Now we may know, we kind of know now how the robbers got past the security system. This is not a joke. Here's the headline from People magazine. A museum employee says the password for the security system for the Louvre was Louvre.
Oh, man.
And just in case you missed the first part of that, the name of the museum is the Louvre. By the way, several of the people, they've been arrested. They've been arrested. That's right. Yeah. And by the way, we scrubbed our system here, and the password is Jason with 2 S's. That's what we did. We made it a little hard. That's right. She's Fallon with 1 F. Give it up for Fallon, everybody. Oh, God, getting old is horrible. I'm a little stiff today. I don't know what I did.
You don't say.
Thank you. I know you practiced your sad noises too, audience. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I also like how Eric just came in today not realizing he'd be your personal masseuse.
I know.
Yeah.
He's a multi-talented employee.
That's true.
I know.
Yeah.
No, this is what happens, and nobody tells you this about your 40s and 50s. When you're in your 20s and 30s, you could sleep on spikes and wake up the next morning and feel great. You know what I mean? And you bounce back quickly. You get to your 40s and 50s, you sleep a millimeter in the wrong direction, and you are done for the day.
Agreed.
I mean, you're done. Nobody tells you that.
I don't travel with my pillow, but I do understand why people do now. Because, like, you just don't know what you're going to get at a hotel or Airbnb, and it's just like your sleep is so important. It can affect everything. So.
Look, and I didn't say this in my story yesterday when I talked about the flight incident. But I will tell you now, like one more piece of humor was the hotel that they ended up putting us in. Obviously, we were just grateful to have a bed. It wasn't the fanciest of accommodations, nor did we expect that. But we walked in, and guys, I'm not telling you, I'm not kidding. The pillows were like that thick. I mean, they were like it was literally like a potato chip. So I had to roll the pillows up like a fruit roll-up just to get one normally sized pillow out of the two. It was, but I was grateful at that point to be sleeping.
Absolutely.
But, yeah. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Woo! Let's do some hot topics. First up, friends, a double dose of new music today. First, a treat for anyone who grew up in the 90s, like my friend Fallon here and producer Bjorn.
I'm excited. Actress
and singer Hilary Duff just released her first music in 10 years. Watch this, yeah. Miss Duff says her new song, Mature, is about a conversation with her current self and her younger self. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Yeah.
No, I think, okay, so I'm like Bjorn. I didn't have a Hilary Duff themed birthday party like Bjorn, but I do love her very much, and
The audience doesn't know how to react to us today. They're not. It's true, audience. He had a Hilary Duff birthday cake. That's right. Yeah.
Lizzie. Yeah. But I love Hilary Duff. I've watched a lot of her shows. Obviously, I watched Lizzie McGuire. I watched Younger, which is like popular now again because it's on Netflix. But I think the song starts out a little rocky, but then I think the chorus is good. It has a good message, which I like. So I don't know. I hope she goes on tour. I want to go see her.
I think it's brave for us to put it in the show because you test marketed this yesterday in front of yesterday's audience.
Everyone stared blankly at me like this.
And yeah. It's like the people are staring at us right now. I mean, it was, And yesterday. Is
there a millennial in here?
No, there's, And we went to, we went,
What? Okay, nice.
We went to a commercial yesterday, and let me tell you, half the audience yesterday, they were cocktailed. I mean, I'm just telling you. And we went to a commercial, and we're over there, and we're talking, and Fallon goes, anybody else excited about Hilary Duff's new music? You could have heard crickets having sex. You could have heard mice playing Uno. Nobody responded to Fallon, so the fact that we put it in the show today was very brave of us. Very brave, yeah.
She's not the only one with new music, though.
She's not. Great. Thank you for that great transition. Yeah, because this is a broadcasting professional over here. Yeah. Katy Perry is hoping to erase the disappointment of her last album with a new song. I didn't write that. Jeff did. And Katy seems to reference, she's talking about, we think, the end of her 9-year relationship with Orlando. Listen to this. Farm Aid references Katy being let down in not Farm Aid, Band-Aid.
What? Are you... Did she team up with the Dave Matthews Band?
Can we just roll the credits today?
What's happening?
Let's just, can we put a Popeye rerun on or something? It's called, the damn song's called Band-Aids.
Yeah.
References Katy being let down and a partner not changing like he promised. Mm-hmm. Well, who else is it? It's going to be, that's Orlando.
Well, yeah, I mean, it has to be, right? But so it's kind of like, you didn't do anything wrong, you just didn't do anything at all. It's kind of the vibe.
That would have been a better song.
Yeah. That's kind of what this one is about.
I don't want to add, poor Katy's had a rough year. She went into space, no one wanted her into space, and then she did a tour and no one wanted to go to the tour.
No, the tour has done well. That's one thing. The tour has actually done well. It has? Yes.
Oh, okay.
The tour is...
Sorry, Katy.
Some people have made fun of like visuals from the tour, like they've made fun, they think it looks kind of cheap or whatever, or some of the dancing, but the ticket sales have actually been good for Katy's tour.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to like completely tear her down, but she hasn't had a hit in quite a while. And you're right, the space thing did not help her this year.
No.
I wish the best for her because Katy Perry brought us some of the best pop music ever.
Yes. And And executive producer Jeff went to the Vegas residency, and it was great. I mean, yeah, I don't want to dump on her. I still like her. Up next, let's talk movies. Big news for kids of the 80s. So we have the stuff for the 90s. Maybe the audience will react better to this one. Yeah. Warner Brothers just announced Gremlins 3 is happening. That's right. That's right.
Gremlins brought that in.
They're awake because I mentioned liquor and Gremlins. That's right. Yeah.
Poor Hilary.
That's right. Steven Spielberg's going to be back as executive producer, the original writer of the first movie, Chris Columbus. You know, he did Home Alone, the Harry Potter first 2 movies. He's going to direct the 3rd one. We'll have to wait a while, though. It's not going to hit theaters for like 2 years. Here, look, I am a kid of the 80s. I had a Gizmo stuffed animal. I'm sorry, staff. Were you laughing at that? Yeah. I was 10. I had a Gizmo stuffed animal.
Listen, I love you. I'm jealous
I love
of
you too.
I'm jealous of your childhood because every day it's like a new toy you had as a child. I didn't get all this stuff. Yesterday it was a Miss Piggy.
What, did you play with sticks?
Yes! It was a Miss Piggy Muppet yesterday. And
I was
today
an
it's a
only
Gremlin.
child.
I know. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I love my sisters. Sorry. That was
and I have a story about my mom coming up later. I did get toys, but I've said this many times. My mom didn't want me to be a brat. She wanted me to be generous, so she always looked at me. I don't know why the staff's laughing at that too. But my mom would look at me and she would go, "Don't be cheap." And then I
Wait, as like a 5-year-old?
All the time. We'd be in the car. We'd be randomly driving down Paz Road, and my mom would look at me and just go, "Jason, don't be cheap." The audience doesn't know how to react to that either. Get that Popeye rerun queued up. Yeah. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment.
Don't be cheap.
She would. She didn't want me to be cheap. Yeah, okay. Welcome back to the show. We love you. Hope you're having a good day. Orlando, Detroit, all of our friends. Well, the Wicked Media Blitz is officially underway. Thursday night, NBC, owned by Universal, and Universal has the movie. Anyway, they aired Wicked, One Wonderful Night, and stars Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande saying a classic. Watch this.
Oh.
Yeah, that is... speaking of millennials, let me explain the significance of what you just saw. That is the duet of Come On, Get Happy, and Get Happy and Happy Days Are Here Again. Let me say that again. Get Happy and Happy Days Are Here Again. The mixing of 2 songs that was made famous. That combo was made famous on the Judy Garland show in the 60s by Judy and a singer that you might have heard of, Barbra Streisand. Yeah. And so it was an obvious nod to Dorothy, Judy Garland, and I'm not kidding. That duet of 2 songs that were independently successful on their own in their day, but that duet is one of the most famous duets in history. Hasn't sounded as good as this is the first time it's sounded as good as Judy and Barbra.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
beautiful.
fantastic, and that's how they ended the special. Yeah, my favorite part of it. And a couple more notes about it, and then I have a light critique. The special also unveiled our first look at 2 new songs, because if you don't know, Wicked for Good has 2 new songs. Look, here's the first one. You all are very smart people. You probably figured out what the name of that song is, No Place Like Home. And then you also figured out why it's called No Place Like Home. The other song is Glinda's song called The Girl in the Bubble. I love the special. Colin watched. I went to bed after a while, but Colin watched the whole thing. Here's my critique, and I'm going to say this, and now I'm going to put this in your brain, and now you're going to watch these things, and you're going to go, yep. This is my problem in with this modern era of TV, and I call it the America's Got Talent effect. And now that I'm going to tell you this, you're going to be like, yeah, and The Voice does this too. The over-editing of these specials. you will know what I mean is they do all of these cutaway shots to the audience clapping, and the clapping seems like forced, and it just seems manufactured and not real and too packaged. And America's Got Talent does it, The Voice does it, they did it yesterday, and I'm just like, can't we just have a live special with an audience clapping when they want to clap and not packaged? And you know what I mean? It just, it seems just manufactured.
And they don't need that.
And they don't need that. And I know you have to cut things down for time, but now that I go back and watch The Voice, and you'll notice all these cutaways of random people going, oh, that was fantastic. Anyway, next, Wicked isn't the only thing. See, that's real. See? That's a genuine cutaway shot of a genuine woman. She's live right there wearing pink. Wave, ma'am, right there. You're right there. Yes, there we go. That's right. Not manufactured. She's like, Jason, I don't want to be on TV.
Yeah,
anyway,
stop.
Wicked is the only thing getting people excited this month. The 5th and final season of Stranger Things premieres November 27th. And guys, if you don't want any spoilers, just just close your eyes for a minute. But this is awesome. Netflix just released, we're not going to show you the whole thing, a snippet of the first 5 minutes of episode 1. Watch this.
So, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
Told you, I'm not going to, that's all I'm going to show you. So if you're confused, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, or even if you have and you're like, Jace, what are we looking at? This is the very beginning of the first 5 minutes of the new season. It takes you back to actually the very beginning of episode 1, season 1, when Will was taken by the evil Vecna, showing us what actually happened in the Upside Down. You can watch all 5 minutes on the Netflix YouTube channel. And if you are a fan, I would. Okay. It explains just in that 5 minutes a lot.
So will that be on Netflix?
It will be. It will be part of the premiere episode of
I did see
season 5.
Doing their premiere last night, and there were all these rumors going around that Millie Bobby Brown had placed these complaints against David Harbour, and I think they just did it for publicity because they showed up together to make a point. They arrived together to make a point that there is no issue between them, I think, but also it gave a little bit of extra buzz.
I was thinking, even if there was an issue, which when you worked together with someone for 10 years, you're going to have disagreements.
Yes.
I'm sure there was probably something that just didn't arise to an HR issue. I mean, people fight, colleagues fight. Jeff and I fought 2 seconds ago. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. That was a genuine clap. Yeah. And again, let me reiterate. I'm going to say it again. Go see Go see Stranger Things on Broadway. I said it when I was live in Times Square, and to that lady that doesn't think I was really live in Times Square, I was really live in Times Square. Anyway, but no, go see Stranger Things, The First Shadow. So good. Speaking of Netflix, next in the hot dish, a music special, boop, like no other. Ed Sheeran, this is awesome. Ed Sheeran teamed up with the director of another Netflix hit show, Adolescence. Remember that show? That was one continuous shot, no editing. Well, he's doing a new concert movie he's doing a concert movie with no edits, one continuous shot. Watch this. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome idea, awesome person to put with that concept. It's called One Shot with Ed Sheeran, showing him in New York City during one afternoon. And it premieres November 21st.
Everyone always asks me, because I work in radio, they always ask who my favorite person is I've ever met, ever interviewed. It will always be Ed Sheeran. I've been very fortunate in my job to meet everyone. People are amazing. Taylor Swift, lovely. But Ed Sheeran is the most down-to-earth, amazing person. I've interviewed him from the very beginning when he just had A-Team out, like on a rooftop here in Minneapolis, like a tiny private show, to performing at huge stadiums, and he has been the same the entire time, the nicest, most talented human, and I hope that he just continues with success like that. I like that he's challenging himself.
And I love hearing that from you.
Yes.
I've never interviewed him, so that's always your answer. It really is.
Well, because there are some artists that will save like good answers almost for interviews for just someone like Jimmy Fallon, but that is not Ed Sheeran. Like, I'm nobody in Minnesota, and he'll like give you a great interview, and it's rare to have that with people.
Well, she is somebody across the country. If you are watching us from across the country, don't forget to listen to Fallon's radio show, Fallon and Colt. You can find that on the iHeartRadio app right there. Yeah. And Colt, I love you. Anyway, next.
Oh, God.
With Halloween in the rear view, it's full steam ahead for the holiday season. On Thursday, Starbucks released, look at this, everybody, a Barista Cup. And they're already sold out. They're a huge hit. The bear-shaped clear cups have a hat for a lid. Stores are already, like I said, they're sold out of the 20-ounce cups that go for $30. $30, yeah. Anything you want to say on that one, Fallon?
No.
Okay, there we go.
They're cute.
Speaking of the holidays, Oprah, little private joke here. Speaking of the holidays, Oprah released her favorite things for 2025. Once again, all the pics are available online, mostly through Amazon. And this is another story from my good friend Fallon. You can see the full list on oprahdaily.com. But here's the deal. We do this every year. We picked a few of our favorite things to highlight, including a pair of reading glasses for the shower.
Okay.
Oprah, she's just like us. These anti-fog, look at these, everybody. These anti-fog glasses go for $60. Oprah says anyone who's tried to read the back of a conditioner bottle will appreciate a pair. Oprah.
Okay.
You know I love you. You know I've been with you since AM Chicago in '84, but get control of yourself. Yeah.
Who's reading? I've never read the back of any of my shampoo or conditioner bottles. In the store, out of the store, like whatever, yeah.
Next on the list, something my BFF Fallon is very, very familiar with. Oprah loves the Ninja Creamy Swoop and Swirl ice cream maker. This $350 happiness maker for Fallon churns out happiness, soft noises, and ice cream with one touch.
Oprah probably has a soundproof room in her house because that is Creamy Ninja. I want to talk to you. I've talked to you many times.
There's your close-up right there, Fallon, if you just want to speak to them real quick. Yeah.
Why do you hate happiness, Ninja? Okay, first of all, I don't want to make my own ice cream. What year is this? I want to just go and buy it. Secondly, why does it sound like a fighter jet is landing in my kitchen for like 20 minutes? You have to pre-prep the ice cream the day before. When you want ice cream, you want it right then. You don't want it in 24 hours. So stupid. This is the dumbest machine ever, and it's so loud. It's disruptive. When my husband makes ice cream, I can't watch TV for 45 minutes. It's so loud. It's the worst product ever designed. I don't care if the ice cream tastes good. You know what else tastes good? Hopping in my car for 30 seconds and going to Dairy Queen. Shut up. Eat it. Worst product.
Can I interest you in a $700 drone, a $2,000 espresso machine, or $50 tins of licorice? Mm-hmm. Oprah, she's just like us. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Pop Culture Palooza coming up in just a little bit. What are the biggest pop culture moments from the Gen X era? The hosts of the Pop Culture Preservation Society are back with their list. And then a relatable story for anyone with a parent. That and more when the Jason Show continues. Welcome back, my dear friends, my TV friends, my family. I love you. Well, I told you the show had something for everybody. We had millennial stuff, and now we have some Gen X goodness. If you are a member of my beloved Gen X era, or you just, that's right, yeah. Or you just love iconic pop culture moments, you're going to love our special guests today. They are devoted to preserving and celebrating the moments that defined our generation. The podcast Pop Culture Preservation Society is celebrating 5 years of hit episodes. If you don't know, they dissect the movies, songs, TVs, toys, clothes, and crushes that shaped our youth. Audience, give it up for the hosts, Carolyn, Kristen, and Michelle. We'll do a line of hugs. Hug. Line of hugs. Go. Okay. Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you.
How y'all doing?
We're excellent.
Good.
How are you?
I like that. So you guys all look thank you. You guys look very fashionable.
We tried.
That's right. No, you guys look good. So first of all, congratulations on 5 years of the podcast. How did it? You haven't been here since we went national. Quickly, because I want to get to the moments. How did it start? Can you refresh us?
So the Pop Culture Preservation Society started in the pandemic when everybody was kind of searching for some kind of comfort. And we three were finding comfort in the things that we enjoyed when we were kids, in the 70s and the 80s. And so we're like, let's do this podcast. It turned out people listened.
Yeah.
We couldn't believe it. And now 250 episodes later, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary.
Yeah. And I think because we all were looking for something comfortable, I remember we watched Golden Girls reruns.
Right,
I really did. I mean, just because we wanted some sense of normality and a mental time machine back to a simpler day.
You know what? It's crazy how many of the old shows had a resurgence during COVID. Little House on the Prairie, for one, for sure. Because people did. They just wanted that comfort of the nostalgia and the happy ending, kind of.
I usually rip apart lists because I think they're trash. Made by people who don't know. I'm talking to you, Rolling Stone. But anyway, so but I'm loving this list. So we're going to go through. We're going to jump through a lot of them, but concentrate on a few of my favorites here. These are the top 10 moments, everybody, of the Gen X era, according to my friends here. Let's start with number 10, and that is getting toned with Jane Fonda and Richard Simmons back in the day. The celebrity fitness trend.
And you've got to wear the leotard that comes way up over your hip bones, and then you have to wear your toast tights. You know,
for sure.
Toast? What the hell are those?
Well, the color was called toast. Remember, of your tights and then your leg warmers, and they were like a really thick tight, kind of glimmery.
It's the color.
I love them so much. I showed the audience. I have a Richard Simmons memorial. I put Richard and Jane in my workout room. I do. I have pictures of them.
They're legends. They're legends.
Yeah, that's how gay I am. But anyway, Okay, number 9, the lift from Dirty Dancing. Specifically.
Iconic.
Number 8, again, these are the two we're going to skip through in this section. Saturday Night Fever dominating. I mean, the album my dad and my mom had. I remember the album cover. The Bee Gees were everywhere.
It was #1 for 6 months.
6 months.
6 months in the #1 spot.
Okay, the youngins are going to learn something with number 7. Number 7, Fonzie jumping the shark. And the birth of that term, who wants to handle that?
It changed TV forever because jumping the shark became a TV term for when a show is losing ratings and they need to do something nutty to get people to watch. But the truth is, jumping the shark it's a myth, because Happy Days was like #1 in their time slot when Fonzie actually jumped the shark. And he jumped the shark not because they were losing ratings, but because his dad was a stage mom. And he was like, Henry Winkler, you can water ski. Tell the director you can water ski.
In your leather jacket.
Yes. It's all true. It wasn't a failing show.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't like when the Bradys brought on the Cousin Oliver. Okay, we mentioned Oprah earlier. Number 6, Oprah's A Wagon Full of Fat.
God.
Look at this.
You guys.
Remains to this day the highest rated Oprah Winfrey Show episode ever.
Wow.
Oh,
The
by
Wagon Full of
far.
Fat.
It's so crazy.
I majored in Oprah in college.
I know you did. I know.
Yeah.
But in today's culture, it's kind of cringy that we all applauded that. I feel like it's pretty gross.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, again, hi youngins, she did this thing called OptiFast, and all she did was drink this liquid, and the OptiFast stock went up, and she recounted years later, she started gaining that. She had starved her metabolism so much in the 6 or whatever months. The hour after that episode, she couldn't fit barely into those jeans.
Oh, well, she was poured into them anyway. I think she was
Yeah.
walking out like this,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
And she couldn't, she gained weight right back. Okay, we're going to go through 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Great list, you guys. Oh. Welcome back. The Pop Culture Preservation Society. Hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcast. 5 years, my friends. We're back with Carolyn, Kristen, and Michelle. I do not know what 3, 2, 1 are, so let's go through. We're doing the top 10 moments of the Gen X era for pop culture. Number 5, my dear friends, the premiere of Thriller. The premiere of Thriller. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I left the party that night because I was a teenager when this came out. You either stayed up late if you were a kid, or you went home early because we were all going to watch it together.
Oh,
Everyone
the video.
watched it together. The video of
So
Thriller.
good.
Absolutely. And
Yes.
you could rent it. The making, I remember renting the
Yep.
making of Thriller.
Yep.
And that album. We rarely have albums now where that many hits.
Exactly.
From
Yeah.
one album.
From one album.
From one album.
Right.
And if memory serves me right, I think it's still the top selling, isn't it, Jeff? One of the top selling
It's
albums.
one of them for sure.
We're not going to spend a lot of number 4, the royal wedding of Charles and Diana.
Yes.
Set your alarms.
Yeah,
Everybody
that
wake
dress.
up.
Night.
Yeah.
That dress was like from Iowa to Kansas. I mean, it was like, yeah. Okay, let's get to 3, 2, 1. Who
okay.
has number 3?
I've got 3, so everyone
No, I
rate.
have 3.
Oh,
We do
you
have
have 3. I have 2.
to my
Welcome.
world.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is what happens on
Yeah.
the podcast. Okay, on May 25th, 1977, Star Wars was born.
Yes.
And we all lined up. We lined up to be the first kids to see that movie. And still to this day, and I'm not even a Star Wars person, but when those yellow letters scroll on the screen, I cry.
Yeah, it changed.
I shed tears.
It changed movies.
Yes.
There really wasn't merchandise. We didn't have action figures and stuff like that. It changed so many things.
Right.
Okay, who has 2?
Okay, I do have 2.
Okay.
Okay, so raise your hand if you skipped school in November of 1981 to watch Luke and Laura get married.
General
on
Hospital. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, explain again. Oh, here it is. Luke and Laura's wedding.
Oh
my God.
Just
the crown,
That
the
was-
headpiece was like
And
100
this was,
pounds.
guys, this is the era where daytime soaps were huge.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's run by game shows, but daytime was dominated by soap operas.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And that was just a multi-generational, just everybody watched it, even the guys. And I was in college, the guys were in the lounge. Everybody was watching Luke and Laura get
Luke and
married.
Laura, and they reunited for many times, and I think they died and came back and died and came back, and yeah. Okay, who has 1? The number 1 Gen X era pop culture moment, according to my friends here.
All righty, I want you to cue the oil wells, the shoulder pads, the number 1 Gen X pop culture moment, according to the Pop Culture Preservation Society.
And Jason.
And Jason, yes, we believe you will agree, is the night we all found out who shot JR.
Yes!
Right?
Right here.
Number 1.
Right.
This is it. This
here
is
we
the
go.
cliffhanger where they shot him.
Right.
And then 73 million people watched the episode where they revealed who
it.
shot him.
Yeah.
Right.
And they, no joke, they shut down Parliament in the UK. No joke, to reveal who did it.
Companies closed early. Professors didn't have classes in college. And again, you know, you had to watch it then. We couldn't stream it the next day. You know, VCRs weren't really a thing yet. So it brought an entire just country world together. And we shared that together.
And it almost didn't happen. Again, I studied I majored in Oprah and minored in Dallas in college. But they had finished that season, and the season got to be real successful. It wasn't really a huge hit. They did like 20 episodes, and CBS came to them and said, "Hey, can you do 4 more?"
Right.
And they're like, "What?" Sure. They had a meeting where all the writers were in this room and said, "Well, what should we do?" And one of the writers said, "Let's shoot the son of a."
Yeah.
And they
No one
did
liked
it,
him.
and they didn't. They wrote it without knowing who they worried they were going to back themselves into a corner.
Yeah.
And then who shot her? Do you guys know?
Kristen.
Kristen Shepard.
And they made us wait 8 months
8 months.
Find out. He was shot in March. We didn't find out that it was Kristen until November.
Yeah.
Remember
Well,
we had
now Stranger
t-shirts,
Things makes us wait 3 years. So it's like, yeah.
This is true.
Give it up, everybody, for the Pop Culture Preservation Society. Hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back with a story that is relatable to anyone with a parent next. Thank you, friends. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the old show. Well, something happened to me over the weekend that I think many of you with kids can relate to, or you with, if you have, well, a parent. This was right after my little plane incident, and go ahead and Google me, you'll see why. Anyway, so I had the plane incident, and I was obviously in communication with my mother. And by the way, I did ask her permission if I could tell this story, because I don't tell stories about family anymore. They'll sue you. Anyway, so that's a joke upon itself. So I got done with the plane thing, and my mom goes, "Oh, okay, honey, you go nap, and will you call me when you get done with your nap?" And I go, "Okay, sure, Mom." You know, this was Wednesday when I got home from the whole ordeal of the bomb threat. And so I took my long nap, and I woke up, and I called my mom. "Hi, honey." I said, "Hi." She said, "Can you help me with something?" I go, "Sure." And you know, when you have a mom, when you have a parent, and you're my age and my mom, I'm not going to give her age. She wouldn't care, but when your mom asks for help, it can fall in a couple fun categories. It can be like, you know, "Hey, my car's in the shop. Can you run me for an errand?" Or technology. Thank you. They're laughing because they know, yeah. So this fell under technology. My mom goes, "Sweetheart." She goes, "I have a problem." And I said, "Okay." She goes, "I've become addicted to iPhone games." Now, let me tell you real quick. My mom has never been a game person. She wouldn't even play board games with me. That fell to my Aunt Char. My mom just wasn't a game. We weren't a game family. I mean, not at all. But so my mom goes, "Yeah, so here's a picture. I asked her to send me, these are 2 of the damn games that she plays. Bingo Frenzy and something called Pop Island. I don't know." Yeah. So
She's always loved bingo.
She's always loved bingo, so she's playing this. And I go, "Okay, Mom, I'm glad you're finding joy." But what she's with Jason, she was, you know, in order to keep playing, I have to. In order to keep playing, I have to buy like stars and little coins and things. And I said, "Okay." I go, "Okay." And she goes, "Well," I got an Apple credit card. And she goes, she goes, I put my Apple credit card on my iPhone, so the charges would go on my Apple credit card." She goes, "But Jason," she goes, "my charges aren't on my credit card." She goes, "They're just gone." And I'm like, "Okay." And she goes, "I just don't know where they're going." And she goes, "Do you know?" And I go, "I don't know." Well, then I started thinking. And I thought, this makes complete sense. Because I've been noticing that my iPhone, and I put everything, I'm one of those that have like paperless billing. All my bills go through my credit cards. But I have notifications when something runs through my Amex.
Right.
So I get a notification every time for security. I've noticed that an Apple charge will come up and it'll say digital download. And I thought, oh, maybe Colin's downloading an app or something, so I've ignored it. Come to find out, all of my mom's bingo frenzy is going on my American Express. So I said, and I go, "Mom, you're on my," because she's on my Apple family account.
Yeah.
You know, she is, my mother-in-law is, Colin is, my father-in-law, if he behaves himself, and I said, "Mom," and I start laughing, I go, "Honey, it's being charged to me." And she's, "Oh." I go, "Mom, how much are we talking here? Like, what are we talking?" I was ready for her to be like, you know, she goes, I don't know, $50? And I go, I think I can buy you $50 of bingo coins. But the end of the story is this, friends. This is what we call karma. Because this is the universe and the good Lord above paying me back. Because when I was a kid, remember long distance, everybody? Remember long distance? I once rang up a $500 long distance bill because I would call the production offices of Dallas in California, and I would act like I was doing a story on them to get photos of the cast. And I rang up hundreds of dollars of long distance bills. So this is the universe paying me back for all of that. Yeah.
Well.
And by my records, I still owe my mom $450.
I was going to say, she has some more bingo up her
sleeve. She can buy more bingo coins. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. I was dying. Welcome back, everybody. We are glad you're here. A great week of guests coming up. We have a great week of guests next week. On Monday, a celebration of the Golden Girls with podcaster Patrick Hines. The Laundry Guy is back Tuesday, helping us get our house ready for the holidays. On Wednesday, Pinot Noir with Leslie Miller. Garden Guy Dale K with Thanksgiving displays. On Thursday, and Fallon, the chef from Below Deck Down Under, joins us in studio. You love her.
Oh, yeah. She was just on our show. Chef Zarina is her name, and she's hilarious. She's great. She'll be great.
Get tickets right now to join us in the studio audience. Head to eventbrite.com and search The Jason Show. Pick a date and join the fun. We'll be right back.
We asked her the weirdest thing someone asked her to cook.
Welcome back, everybody. Remember I told you about those Dallas cast photos that I got illegally? I hung them above my bed in college, and I was true story. This is embarrassing, but I don't care anymore. I have no vanity. I was smooching with a girl in my room, and she looked up and she saw the Dallas cast photos. She left. Yeah. She left. Yeah, it freaked her out. She goes, "Who are these? Is this your family?"
No.
And I went, "She did." I mean, I wish. I said, "No," and I turned around and I went, "No, that's Miss Ellie and that's Larry Hagman." And she looked at me like I was nuts, and she got up and left the room. And I think that's when I turned gay.
Oh, okay.
That's about when I turned,
That's the moment?
That was kind of the moment.
Okay.
That was the last girl I ever made out with. Yeah. She was great, though. Bernice, I love you. I mean, yeah, she was fantastic. Anyway, thanks to this great audience. Thanks to all of you for watching. If you want tickets to our show again, go to eventbrite.com or the Eventbrite app. Pick a day and join the fun. Also, don't forget, wherever you get your podcast, search for Fallon and Colt and subscribe to their amazing podcast. Yes. And that's going to do it for us. If you are watching and you are a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Thanks to this audience. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.